What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to a brand new test hand video. Finally making a test hand video for Atlantean Mermails, which I know you guys have probably been wanting to see. Seems like you guys enjoyed the Mermail deck profile that I put out a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I do want to address something because a lot of people were confused, like what's been going on with the uploads. Like about 2 weeks ago, or maybe 11, 12 days ago, I left for vacation and I was trying to get some videos done, and some unfortunate things came up, which I won't discuss on here, but I couldn't get the videos that I needed to get done on time. So I only had 2 videos go up over the 11 or so, 12 days that I was out of town. That's why the uploads were sporadic. That Zodiac mirror match was older. I wasn't even going to upload in the first place, but I said, you know what, it's better than nothing. At least it's something for you guys to watch, something I could put some effort into and just give you guys something to watch. But here, I have ideas of what I want to change with this build. Just want to make sure this is all focused and everything. And I'm using a different camera than my phone, so the quality might be a little lower, but it's not going to have a weird angle, I guess. To keep it simple, as I start to work my way back into this game a little bit now that NAS is over and True Jaco Zoo won, I'm going to keep it simple, and instead of changing the build of the one that I've uploaded most recently, this is the same build. I haven't really changed it at all. We're just going to do a test hand video, do a couple test hands, first, second, who cares, whatever. We'll do that, and then based on what I find out in this video, and you guys can help judge as well, some things I might need to change. I already have an idea in my mind of a couple things I want to make changes from the first build that I put up. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get through this. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the build is consistent. But yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started with the first test hand. I do have one proxy here. This is a rare fish. I still haven't picked up a rare fish yet because I've been out of town the past few weeks. Not few weeks, but like almost 2 weeks. I'm going to shuffle this deck up because it's kind of separated a little bit into monsters and spells and stuff. So I'm going to shuffle it up, and we'll go ahead and get started with our first test hand when I am done shuffling this up. Alright, we're all set. Everything is shuffled, at least it should be. I hope it is. I pile shuffled. And I also checked to see what the card count is. It's a 41 card build as it stands. I'm just going to leave this over here and draw from this side. Okay. Not a bad starting hand. We'll go ahead and lay it out. We'll just do, you know, we should probably just go second to make it easier. Because most people want to go first right now anyways, as I'm assuming. So that is what we opened. It's not bad at all. We have Soul Charge, Instant Fusion, and Neptibus, and the Swap Frog, which can lead to some cool plays. And it's kind of hard for me to, I don't want to innovate too much into this deck, because I know links will be coming out and you won't be able to use stuff like, you know, spamming the board with multiple toads. So like the whole Bahamut Shark and a toad thing, and making toad on its own and trying to make multiple toads, that whole philosophy and like way of playing the deck will kind of go away. At least I think it will, unless there's some way you can play this deck where you can still put 2 or 3 toads on the board turn 1, or a Bahamut Shark and 2 toads, and like another Synchro or something. I don't know. I haven't looked that much into it. At that point, it might just be like get Megalo and try to OTK and do something like that. But for right now, I'm not going to innovate too much into this build because I know it's going to completely change, like 180 in not too much time. But of course, we're probably going to start with normal summoning Neptibus. I'll play the monsters up here and spells down here, as you would expect them to be. Neptibus, probably going to send ourselves a Dragoons. We'll put the graveyard over here underneath the deck, where the deck will be, or has been. We'll add a Megalo, and we can do a lot. We have Soul Charge and Instant Fusion, which is pretty cool. I think I'm just going to add another Dragoons, because adding another Dragoons never hurt. And I'm a little rusty right now. I literally haven't touched this deck in like 2 weeks because I've been out of town. So Forgive me if I don't make the best plays, because I'm not going to. I don't think I will. Anyways, I'll try to make the best plays that I can at the moment. So right now, as it stands, I could try to summon the Swap Frog by ditching the Dragoons. Dragoons would get us another search. And then we'd send something to the graveyard with Swap Frog. But I don't know if that's something I want to do even at the moment. See, right now, if we had Norden still, it'd be way easier, obviously, just to, you know, bring this out and get another search, and we'd be on our way. But of course, Norden is banned currently, so we can't have that option. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is just summon the Megalo by discarding the Swap Frog and the Dragoons. Because I don't really want to use the Swap Frog right now, I think, especially since we started off going second. And it really all depends on what your opponent has on their field. You can only really speculate so far with a test hand situation like this, which I'm sure most of you know. We'll try to make it work the best that we can. Let's see here. We do have the Soul Charge, so I'm probably going to use... Well, I mean... We don't have to. We don't get to attack if we Soul Charge, which is hurts a little bit because you know we're obviously trying to OTK. But I think so I think what I'm going to do, instead of adding Dragoons, I'm going to add the infantry. So I'm thinking of a bit of a different way to do this than adding the Dragoons. And so from here, I will discard the infantry and the Swap Frog. We already opened the Mizuchi, so I don't have anything to search with Megalo, so he won't get Ghost Ogred, at least until I use this effect. Which I really hope it doesn't happen. But Megalo Tribute, and then we revive this. And at this point, we can instant fusion out a rare fish. Like that. We don't even actually have to do that yet. We could later, though. Actually, no, we have to do that now. And then we'll just overlay into Bahamut. And do that. Summon Toad. And from this point, we get a search. We have 4 waters in Grave. I think I'm just going to add Diva. And another nice thing about that is that we kind of get to conserve our use of Dragoons, because the previous play that I had chosen to do, we get to use the second Dragoons, but the second search that we grab really doesn't have much use to us, because we don't have a normal summon to work with, so we couldn't grab like Diva. We couldn't grab something else to use, just because like it's already that weird point in the game in our turn where we don't really have anything to do with the pieces that we have. We could Soul Charge at this point, but I don't really see a point in doing that. We could Soul Charge the infantry and the Dragoons, I guess, and then we could use the infantry effect to get this on board. And then we'd have a level 8 synchro to go into, which I don't think I even have a level 8 synchro to go into. Just because I'm playing just like the basic Tatsunoko and stuff like that. Or we could just revive the infantry, or not the infantry, the Dragoons, and that's it. Or we have to revive the infantry just to get the Diva on board, and then normal summon it, and with a second normal summon. Then we don't have our battle phase, so it's kind of not worth it. And then Abyss Scale. Honestly, I don't think this was the greatest hand to begin with. It does, the no Norden definitely does hurt, like, I'm not gonna lie. And I never really said, or I never really thought that the deck would still be, you know, just as good without Norman, or not Norman, rest in peace Norman, without Norden. I don't know, we'll have to see. We'll do a couple more test ends. Like I said, there are a couple things I want to change about this build already, so I kind of have an idea, like I said. I kind of have an idea what I want to change. And apparently, This is a little side note. Apparently, Teus has a new rarity. Apparently, it comes in the new secret rare. I didn't know that. I'll have to try and get some of those and sell these ultra rare ones and the ulti one that I have, so I can have matching rarities again. As far as like the Teuses are concerned, like in their current state. So shuffled up a little bit. Abyss Mander, Swap Frog, and Teus. So like right off the bat, the one engine that I really do want to cut is the frog engine. I mean, right now it's gonna help us because we can make a toad, but like if our only play right now is to make a toad, and I guess we'll just play as we're going second. I mean, it's not horrible. I just don't think it's as good as it could be. I mean, I'm playing a lot of these guys, these smaller ones. Like I'm playing the Osea and the Mander because they set up like some cool plays where you can use this to tribute a Teus, and then if this is already engraved, you can like make a rank 4. You can make a Bahamut Shark that way. Maybe it's just because I don't know some of the combos. That's probably it, to be completely honest. So why don't we swap Frog, discard this, the Bismander to the grave, and then we'll send Ronin Totem, because I'm pretty sure that's just what you're supposed to send. Like that. Because he's the one that revives another toad out of the... Or he revives himself out of the grave by banishing a toad or a frog or some sort. And then from here, we'll summon Teus. Discarding... We really have to discard this, because if we want to use this, we're gonna need to. If we're gonna use the Bestmander combo with the Osea, we're gonna need to just discard this, and then we'll search. Can I even search Pike at the moment? I don't think I can. Yeah, the one thing I also wanted to add was a Turge. I wanted to play a Turge in here because I think he'd be a little bit more helpful, because he adds back level 3 or lower things from the grave. So he can get things like Neptibus back, and he can get things like Diva back and stuff. So we'll add a Gund, and this is why I guess it's helpful to play more than one Gund in your main deck, because it would kind of kill the Osea play right now if we didn't have that extra Gund. So this tributes away this, and then we summon our Pike and Gund, and then we could use Pike's effect, and we can revive that Teus actually, so that's kind of cool. Unless it like misses timing or some way, I wouldn't know really. I don't use this combo at like all. I've like never used this combo before in the past. And then we'll use Bismander, whose graveyard effect is increase the level of all mermail monsters I control by 1. You can also increase them all by 2. And a lot of you guys are suggesting that I play VFD in the extra deck. That is an idea that I will incorporate, and like I said, that's one of the changes that I want to make. I gotta get a VFD. I'm pretty sure I still have one. If I don't, I can get one for like a couple bucks. I'm pretty sure. It is a super rare after all. So now everything is up by 1. So this is level 4. This is level 4. We can go into another Bahamut Shark like that. We can detach. Let's say we detach that, and then we can go into a Toad, and then we can use our Ronin Totem to banish the Swap Frog to summon Ronin Totem, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even do that. What the hell's the matter with me? We're so close, though. We're so close to being able to actually like make the double Toad board, but I honestly don't think I should have revived the Teus, because I didn't see that play even coming. So we won't revive the Teus because I don't think the Teus is doing us too much anyways. So we'll banish this, we'll do this. And I guess I apparently can't even count to frickin' count to 5 today. It's just one of those days. Totally awesome. Number 2 on the board. There he is. And we have an instant fusion in hand where we could actually make a third Toad. Because we go Rare Fish into Bahamut. Bahamut detach, summon another Toad. Well, we can make a triple Toad. But the only issue is that I have is I don't have a third Toad. It's not like I'm playing a Cat Shark. which I guess I could summon the Cat Shark off it, but I wouldn't want to do that. I'd rather summon like Abyss Trite at that point if I have the option. But, you know, just for shits and giggles, we could call this a third toad, which I can pick up a third toad. It's not really that big of an issue. So we'd Instant Fusion out. Someone was probably like, that hand was busted and you thought it was bad. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty. So we'd have 5 there, and then we go into Bahamut Shark. We also go into like Dweller or something. And then I guess this is a neat little play. And then we go into like a third toad. This would be the third toad. Right there. That's a pretty good first turn board. Well, like I said, it's that small little combo engine that only works every now and then. It's just kind of hard to like see it consistently, because if you could end with multiple toads and like a Megalo or something, that would be pretty sick. Multiple times. But I guess it's not bad. I was expecting a little less from that hand, but it turned out to be a little bit more, so that's pretty cool. We'll go in, I'm going to shuffle it up. There'll be a cut here, shuffle it up, and we'll go into another test hand. Again, I apologize if I'm taking these a bit slow. I'm trying to not fuck up as much as possible and save most of the time with not having to edit as much, which is not that big of a deal, but I don't want to make a billion cuts where I'm like taking back plays and taking back plays, stuff like that, so bear with me. Hope you guys are still enjoying the video just as much as I am. Trying to learn some new combos. Go ahead and shuffle it up a little more, and we'll get into another test hand in just a moment. Alright, we're back with another test hand. Let's see what we open with. We got Teus, Neptibus, Infantry, Dragoons, Osea, and another Infantry. We're going to do 6 cards because we're going to go second. We'll just play it out as we're going second, because like I think that's what this deck thrives as, going best. Like that first hand there, I think our 6th card was Osea, so it doesn't matter if we would have went first in that position, because we could still end it with that board. I'll have to go back and look at the footage, but I'm pretty sure that last card we drew was Osea. And like I said, it wouldn't matter because we just searched it instead of searching the Gund that we didn't end up need to use, so it works out perfectly. So here I think I'm going to start off with Teus, discarding Dragoons, and then we'll grab Gund, and we'll grab Deep Sea Diva. Now this is like a hand that I'm more familiar with. It's more like more of the combos that I'm familiar with, not like the frog combos and like the Osea Mander combo. And we hard drew Mander that turn, so I think that helped out a lot. Unless we drew into that, if we wouldn't have drawn into that, that would have been kind of rough. But right now, this is what we've got to work with. It's not too bad. I'll definitely say that. I don't want to go for the Osea play because it's kind of useless at the moment because we don't have Mander. We'll do this. This will summon out a... I'm pretty sure this only summons from deck. Unless it summons from hand. And this is a... this is Italian, so I can't really read that. But I'm pretty sure it only summons from deck. And I opened both. I think I only played 2 infantry. And I opened both of them. What are the odds of that? Yeah, so we're not even gonna go for that. We're just gonna put that guy back. And we're gonna grab something else. We're gonna grab a Megalo. Because why not? That'll work. Because we can't do that. I mean, we could still grab the yeah, you know, we'll still grab the Diva. We'll still grab the Diva. I'm thinking out of whack. I apologize. I know it might be a little slow because I'm a little slow right now. We'll still grab the Diva. We'll normal the Diva. We'll go for this, and this will send our Dragoons again, and then we'll add a Megalo. Alright, so I have an idea of how I'm going to change this play. Off of the Mermail Abyss Teus, where we added the Diva and the Gund, instead of adding the Gund, I'm going to go back and I'm going to add Abyss Mander. Because I didn't see this until now. So we add Diva and Abyss Mander off Teus discarding Dragoons. And then Diva comes out, summons Neptibus. Neptibus sends Dragoons. Dragoons adds a Megalo. And then the other Atlantean that we add off the Dragoons, or the Sea Serpent that we add, I suppose it could be Moulin. Add an Atlantean, so we can't do that. We still have to add Megalo. We need Megalo in here. Again, I am rusty as shit, and I apologize. Not much I can do about it. Okay, let's see. Megalo discards, have to discard the Mander, and we'll discard the Neptibus because we'll get that revive effect. And then we'll summon, we're going to summon Dragoons because we kind of have to, and then we'll search our Mizuchi. I think Mizuchi's still like the best one to play because it's, I don't know, I feel like negating a spell will always be decent. So we'll see. Because I tried the trap negation one, it was just not good as I thought it was going to end up being in actual tournament use, and the monster negator only gives like 400 attack boost, which is not enough when you're just trying to OTK. So we are going second, so we do have the ability to use this Megalo to tribute away this. No, we need to have an extra water engrave, or would have too many waters engraved, but we're going to banish the Abyss Mander, so I suppose we're actually not going to, because I'm trying to think of how we could synchro into like a Bryanek here. We can make VFD, which is what I'm trying to do. I'll just proxy a VFD for the sake of this turn. We'll increase all Mermails by 2, so these are 9s. We'll just overlay this to begin with, just to get things you know, a little easier, a little more space on the board. So now we have the level 9. No, before we do that, we need to tribute the Dragoons. We got to tribute the Dragoons to get the second attack on this. And like, there's different ways we could do this. I realize that. I'm just trying to do it like some of the interesting ways that I see fit. Because we don't really have to go into a VFD. We could just use Megalo's double attack and not overlay him. But we're just going to do it anyways. Just because why the hell not? Why not make a VFD in Mermail, even though you can't really see that's a VFD because it's a proxy. Well, we'll be fine. Then we'll synchro for a 3. I already know who we're synchroing for. Where is he? Where is he? The little seahorse. There he is. Still clutch as fuck. And then we'll drop this because we have 5. And then we will synchro for Bryanek. Or it could be Coral Dragon. Doesn't really matter. And then we could use Coral Dragon. Or not Coral Dragon. We use Bryanek here to discard any number of cards. And then we can return those same number. And I'm pretty sure this is the older text, but we have to target. And we can clear plenty of things because we have 2 infantry in hand. So we can clear a lot. We took cards out of the hand. And we're making it so they really can't play their next turn with the VFD. And we have a Mizuchi that we can't equip to anything at the moment, which is not too big of a deal. And then we're drawing Megalo next turn. So we could have also gone for Coral Dragon, like I already said. Could have been a Stardust Charge Word to get that extra draw. Megalo. Could have been any number of things. Not too bad. I was kind of expecting this video. I mean, apart from my playing ability, yeah, it's probably not that great, but like the boards are being able to turn out are pretty good. I'm actually kind of surprised. I know somebody's going to tell me I could have played them out much better, which I'm not doubting that. There's probably people still out there right now that have been just grinding this deck and know a lot more than I do. I've never claimed to know that much about Mermails. I don't think I've claimed to ever be like the Mermail master. Not even close. I like playing the deck. I like to think that, you know, a couple of months ago I was pretty decent at it, but obviously some time has passed and things have changed. Shuffled up, and I'm not going to pile shuffle too much, but we'll just do another one here just for the sake of it. There's all these goddamn guns, please. Okay. Huh. Now that is a not good hand. I think that's safe to say. The only thing I see myself doing with this, actually, it might not be. Don't listen to what I'm saying. We could go Pike, discard this gun. From here, we can add a level 3 water monster from our deck to our hand. I don't think it's going to matter too much which one it is. We'll just grab Osea, because why the hell not? Just like that. And then from here, we will special summon this, discard the Gund, and I don't, can Gund revive Gund? Yeah, no it can't. I was going to say, that'd be kind of weird if it could. And then we will send Ronin Toe into the grave. Just like that. And then we can summon this guy, banish a Gund, and then I'm pretty sure you know where this leads. Just do that. That doesn't go over there, that goes here. That's banished. You can see the banished card down here, graveyard there. So we get a Toad. And I don't think we can. I don't think we can bring this out because we don't have another Toad in grave. And I think I'm not even sure what this guy's effect. Once you can return one monster you control to your hand, and normal summon one frog monster except frog, which we do not need to do. We have Raigeki and Osea in hand. Doesn't really help us out too much. I suppose I should have just grabbed like. No, we can't grab Matter. We can only grab. Yeah, I guess this is really the only thing we could grab that's pretty useful. Warrior of Greed is what it is. The hand was not that great, but we're still able to get a Toad on board through Bahamut Shark, so it's not bad. If the Bahamut Shark lives, obviously we can get another Toad out, recycle some resources from the grave, party a little bit, but not horrible. Alright, so we open the Raigeki again. I swear I'm not stacking. Okay, I was going to say, this is starting to look like the same exact hand that I opened in the previous one. Okay, so we've got Raigeki, Soul Charge, Double Gund, Teus, and a Neptibus. Not bad. Certainly not bad. I want to start with... we gotta start with the Neptibus, of course. Neptibus will send Dragoons. We could send like infantry. I guess we want to conserve our Dragoons, which I don't see sort of a reason to, because I don't think we're gonna have any other way to add a Sea Serpent to our hands in the near future. So we will just add a Megalo. I want to add a Megalo, and I would like to add another Atlantean, which will be, I guess it'll be this guy here, the heavy infantry. We could add, actually this could be Diva, because this could be any Sea Serpent, and then this could discard that, and then we can summon the gun, or summon the Megalo. Because yeah, we're not going to be able to do the Osea play because we had to normal summon the Neptibus to kind of get the different. Like I said, there's like so many different like ways we could do this play, and I'm understanding this now. It's a little bit more complex than I thought. It's always interesting to have to relearn a deck. So I think, or I could just not add this. No, I do have to add this. I do have to add that. I know some of you are probably screaming at your monitors, like, this is the obvious play to do. What's wrong with you? And I'm sorry. Let's add the Diva. Just because single plays are cool. So we'll do that. And then we will discard the... yeah, we'll discard the infantry. And then we'll get a search. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to add Megalo. We got to add Megalo. Because that doesn't, that leaves us nowhere. I don't know why I'm thinking it brings us anywhere. Okay, so instead of adding the Diva, we're going to add Megalo. Instead, I'm just going to do it the way I think is the best way to do it. So we added a Sea Serpent and an Atlantean. Sea Serpent off this, Atlantean off this. This might as well be not that. So it might as well just be another Dragoons. Because we're not going to... I'm always so caught up in trying to revive the infantry so I get an extra normal summon and combo with the Diva. I always try to go for that play. I don't know why. I'm so like fascinated with the play. I don't know. We'll discard those two, and then we will search and summon, or not summon. We'll search and search. Search one Abyss Scale, the Mizuchi. There it is. So we'll add that, and then we will search another Sea Serpent, which at this point could be a whole bunch of things. Which we could grab Diva, but there's no real way to get on the board. I think I'm just gonna grab Mulan. Mulan or Megalo, because we have Soul Charge, but I kind of just want to use the Soul Charge and bring out the Devil Dragoons. So we'll bust the Soul Charge right there. We'll bring out these guys, and then we will overlay into a Bahamut, and then detach, and then go into Toad, and we'll get a search. This could have been a Megalo, actually. So let's make this a Megalo, because we could have added any Sea Serpent. So we'll add Megalo instead. And at this point, now that we're getting another search, we can add another Megalo. Yeah. Even though I don't know if we'll technically have the room for it. Doing this double summon play here. And then here we could go into a Gaios. Just like that. And we have 4 slots taken, which is kind of a predicament. We could done something different and not added this, I guess. It doesn't really matter though too much. Like something I just don't want to accidentally just discard to the graveyard just for the hell of it. So if one of them could have been any Sea Serpent, I guess we'll just do that. And then we'll summon another Megalo. We'll discard those, blow something up on our opponent's side of the field. We did Soul Charge, so we can't really attack. And we got Raigeki to clear their field. Just kind of start our turn if they've got Disruption like Trident or anything like that. Or Masterpiece that's maybe not protected from spells. We've got this, we've got a Toad, we've got Negation here. We've got plenty of stopping power. So yeah. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I don't want to keep going any further and butcher more plays. I just kind of wanted to get something out there for you guys that you know that I'm still alive. Just kind of update you on what's been going on. Just making a test hand video, sort of. So you can get to see some Mermail action and you kind of get caught up a little bit. If you want to get caught up all the time, pause this video, go to my Twitter, and follow me there. Also, I'm a little bit more active on Twitter than I am on my Facebook, just a heads up. You're more than welcome to follow my Facebook and like that page. It's all in the links are all in the description. I do post on Facebook most of the time, but not as much as Twitter because Twitter is just a little bit more convenient. But yeah, hit those social medias up. Check out the other channel if you'd like. I've been posting there as well. But yeah, just wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Like I said, I've got some changes I kind of want to make to the build. But now I kind of don't want to make those changes because like I just need to learn some different combos. I might cut Gun to 2, make and play 40 cards, and then add some hand traps and play like 42 or 43 cards. I don't know what I'm going to do because I want some more meta relevant cards in here. So like maybe add some Ghost Ogres, maybe some Ghost Ashes if I can never get my hand on those. Hopefully soon I should be able to. But yeah. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.